Cuba is recently facing the again a decline of its population, demographic challenges that affected different nations across the world. Let's learn more about the situation in the largest of the Antilles.
Cuba's population is shrinking and aging, a demographic situation that experts consider dramatic for the economy and development of a country in crisis, subject to sanctions from its neighboring United States. In the 1990s, Cuba reached 11 million inhabitants, a figure that has remained stable until now. Even as the official count continues to report a similar number, the current population on the island could be even less after last year's migratory spike. This rapid decreasing and aging of the locals is worrying authorities.
It is a country with a decreasing population. Our population has been decreasing for several years. We are naturally decreasing. That's a complex situation in a country. We are not the only ones in the world, but we are following fundamentally developed countries in this evolution.
There are 2.4 million people over 60 years of age in Cuba, which represents slightly more than 20% of the island's total population, and it is expected that by 2030 this age group will exceed 30%. According to experts, in the coming years there will be less labor force and greater pressure on the pension and elderly care system.
The only population group that is growing in Cuba is 60 years and over, and within that age group, the population of 80 years and over is growing a lot.
The low birth rate in Cuba is not new. The high educational level of Cuban women and the easy access to contraceptives and legal abortion in the country results in a fertility rate of 1.52 children per mother. Another factor in the low birth rate is the worsening economic and housing situation. Yenima Piñero lives with her husband, baby, mother-in-law, and uncle in a small house.
We are thinking of having another one, at least another one, a third one, I don't know. It would already be a very big effort.
The demographic transition that is happening in Cuba is unique in the Caribbean, but similar to what is happening to modern societies like France, Spain, or Germany. A similar situation occurs in Uruguay and Costa Rica in Latin America, where fewer people are born than those who die each year.
We have experienced a population decline. For example, 5 years ago, we had around 900 to 1,000 births. However, over the years, due to the pandemic and many other issues, last year it decreased to around 700 to 800 births.
To counteract this situation, the government has updated a policy of support for fertility programs and assistance to mothers with more than 3 children, which includes incentives such as the provision of housing. However, this has not yet been implemented.